Alright, it's time to cut some soap that I made. Everything went beautifully except for the frosting. I piped it a little too soon. It was just too soft and didn't hold its shape. But other than that, everything on the pour went beautifully. And, you know, what are you going to do with the frosting? Nothing. It's no big deal. So I did a drop swirl. I used about 50% white and then dropped in the other two and then used the hanger tool. And oh yeah, very, very nice. Black and pink on the inside. That's just exactly what I was hoping for. And I used Champagne Fragrance from Crafter's Choice, Wholesale Supplies Plus. That's just perfect. I think these will all look the same, so probably no need to cut anymore. But except for the frosting not holding its shape, this is just exactly what I was hoping for. Super happy with it. And in the cut bar, the frosting doesn't look quite so bad. That's what I have this time, and I'll see you with the next batch. Bye, everybody. Okay, this is our third and final cut for the month of July. I think one I did a full video. But anyway, I wanted to do a fun theme today, so I have a mixture of purple, which is Purple Vibrance, and Grape Ape. This is Pretty Kitty, and honest to goodness, I can't remember the name of this, but it's... Anyway, it's a neon green from Mad Micah's, and I scented this with Peach Prosecco from Brambleberry, 3-layer in the pot swirl, and I did texture them, so let's just go ahead and cut this, because I wanted a fun theme today. And that's why I used the fragrance, and that fragrance is really good for an in the pot swirl because it holds up, not only holds the scent, it really, really behaves well. I actually had to wait several minutes between layers. And I stick blended it very, very thoroughly. And yep, that's just exactly what I was hoping. I thought about doing a mica vein in between, but it was just taking so long to set up because the fragrance behaves so well. Just decided to keep it pretty simple. So let's cut a middle log and see what it looks like. Pretty much the same as I suspected, but I got a good mixture of white. Took a while to figure it out, but I have determined that if you do white as your accent, a good percentage is 10%. So in other words, if you have 100 ounces of soap batter and you want to do just a small accent, you'd use 10 ounces of white as an accent. That seems to give a really nice standout with overwhelming it. The last time I did a more classic, elegant looking, I had too much white in it and I swirled it too much. I also like to just pour mine in one corner of the mold and pour the entire batch right there. and let it swirl and distribute on its own. That's what I did with this, and it worked out beautifully. So anyway, these all look pretty much the same. Not a whole lot of subtle, just some minor subtle differences in between. That's what I have for today. And I'll line them up neatly and take some pictures. And that's what I have for the month of July. Like always, everybody, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. And you all stay safe and be blessed. Bye, everybody.